What's going on, everybody? This is NBK Vamp coming at you with another episode of Trucker's Journal. So, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about something that just happened in Jacksonville. Where are we? Ooh, that's a bit of a lag spike. Okay. Jacksonville, Florida. Sorry, that caught me off guard. So as usual, if you're new to this series, how I work this is we pick a job, which I have a job marked, and we'll pick up the freight and we'll take that to the target that we have to go to. Now, with this episode, however, it's going to be a little different. Our cargo today is going to be, I don't actually have it marked, but go to here, something out of Fayetteville, North Carolina to Augusta, Georgia. And from there, we're going to actually drive down to Jacksonville on our own. So it's going to be a little bit of a longer video. This video is kind of to commemorate those who lost their loved ones in this tragedy that happened, and I'm also going to be talking a little bit about, oh, I drove a little too close to the, okay then, I guess I got that. I'm going to kind of discuss a little bit about what should happen and what could happen and what shouldn't happen. So today's episode, as compared to episode 1 and 2, is a little more political. I'm going to try and keep as much non-political as possible while still also talking about the tragedy at hand and the topic. So bear with me. I really was not looking forward to doing this, but someone requested I did an episode on it. So yeah, as I said before, I listen to all my requests, and as long as there's a topic there, I will do it. So if any of you have any suggestions on topics, let me know. I'll consider it, and most likely I'll do a video on it. Unless it's a topic I can't do, then I just won't, But let's pick up our cargo. And actually, I'm going to make sure, because I already got a ticket once before, and I already got a ticket starting off this. Okay, I need to be over more. I can take this at an angle, however. Tell me I didn't just get more damage to this trailer just by doing that. As always, these are not the best starts, but it looks like we're good. Let me just, it's not going to let me, but that's okay. So I literally just got off of streaming. So what we'll end up doing is we'll take this to the place that it needs to be delivered in Augusta, and then we'll turn back around and get back on 95 straight down to Jacksonville. Okay? So as always, I will wait until we get onto the interstate, this being Interstate 95, before starting our topic. I'm not looking forward to this topic at all, but it has to be done. Like I said, it was requested, and also I kind of wanted to do a video on it anyways. I was going to do a face cam video, just like a straight non-gameplay video, but it fits with this series, so I'm trying to stay as respectful as possible for the folks that actually I need the wipers on, that lost their family members. It's just, as you can hear in my voice, I'm really nervous about talking about this because it affects everyone like me. These are kind of things that happen, that's been happening for quite some time, and that'll always happen, and the media just takes it into proportion. And yeah, like I said, once we get onto the actual interstate, I'll talk more about it. This time's more for me gathering my thoughts and how I'm going to approach this. And yeah. I also did not turn off my phone ringer, so I'll do that. Okay. So before we start, I do want to say that this was not planned. This is actually a week later from the last episode I filmed, which will actually be the next episode I upload. Unless I do a double upload, which I may end up doing. This wasn't planned, but I figure it's a topic I definitely need to address, so might as well throw it in. Okay, so video games and gun violence and gun control in general have been kind of topics that have gone hand in hand. With games like Call of Duty and Battlefield and Halo and Grand Theft Auto and you name it. Most video games have some sort of violence to them, and the media takes it to a point that they want to blame anything that happens on us gamers. Now, this game, I do regular games like those type of games. Like I'm mostly known for my Call of Duty streams, but I do play Grand Theft Auto. I do play Battlefield, Battlefront, all those type of games. And personally, I can tell you, we're not like that. That is something that's just taken out of proportion. However, it seems that someone at Jacksonville, which I'm sure everyone who's watching this knows what happened, someone decided to give us gaming community a bad rep, and he got really upset. He entered a tournament. I don't know anything about the guy, nor the family, and even if I did, I wouldn't reveal his name or anything. Just do some research if you really want to know anything about the guy. but he decided to take it upon himself and rage when he lost. And he took it a step further, from my understanding, and apparently had a gun, a concealed weapon, and murdered 2 contestants and then killed himself. Now, as I said, things like this have happened before, but it's never really been, to my knowledge, centered around the gaming community as much as this has. With this being an actual gamer that has come out and did what he has done, and takes a concealed weapon to a competition, it's sad. It really is. That's like, I really don't have any words on it. It's just, it's not right. There's no excuse for it, really. It's just, I don't know. He had some sort of mental problem, maybe. I don't know. I don't like blaming it on, mental problems, but that's what it sounds like to me. Yeah. As I said, it's not right. It wasn't right what happened. It's not the first time, but it certainly won't be the last time. But this directly impacts our community as a whole. And I've seen on Twitter over the last 2 days, big YouTubers come out, and like big YouTubers. Like I believe I saw McJuggernuggets post something. I saw a bunch of FaZe and Optic members post things about it. Boogie2988 has posted about it. A lot of people have posted, and a lot of people are just saying the same thing I'm going to say, which is we as a gaming community have to band together. The media is going to attack us. Their objective will be to essentially end gaming as a whole, which, you can't blame video games for this. I understand the circumstances, I really do, but you simply, it simply would not be right to alienate the entire gaming community over something like this. We're not all like this. I know for certain I'm not like this. I don't even own a gun. But I'm sure there's already been things about this that the gaming companies need to shut down, and I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. And as long as we gamers stick together, it's yeah. Now, regardless of that, again, and you'll hear me say this a lot in this video, I do feel sorry for the victims. I feel sorry for the suspect as well. What he did was wrong, but still, whatever happened to him that made him, it couldn't have been over a video game, just over a video game. Whatever in his life made him decide to enter a tournament, go in there with a gun, full intentions of what he was going to do, you got to think that had to be something serious that caused him to do that. Maybe he was bullied, or maybe, Lord knows, but you got to pity him, but you got to really feel sorry for the victims and the victims' families more than anything. All I can say towards this whole situation is The victims are in heaven. The guy is definitely burning in hell. As hard as it is for me to say that, and you know, I hope the victim's family definitely gets some sort of moral justice, because maybe, I don't know if they're doing investigations on the suspects, like any of his friends or anything. Like I said, I didn't look too far into it because I really didn't want to. I should have, for the sake of this video, but it's really not something you talk about. If I were to do this, the right way, it would have to be, just you and me, you guys and me, discussing the same way Boogie did it and the same way others have done it, discussing without gameplay. But because I didn't feel like, um, because I didn't feel like researching on this, because I knew it would depress the hell out of me, I just decided not to. And I am sorry that I didn't take the time to do that. But you got to understand, things like this do depress me. It's sad to see where this world has gone over the last 20 years. 20, 21 years, almost 22 years I've been on this earth, and it's been nothing but utter disappointment, utter dismay. I mean, when I was 5 when 9/11 happened. And that, ever since then, it's just been worse. Every year, it's something new. And this is only the beginning of, why. Now, again, why these things happen, I can't tell you. I couldn't begin to tell you. I have some ideas, which, like I said earlier, could be anything that happens in the said victim's life, but most of the time, it's not that simple. It's a hard thing to talk about, But I followed my promise. I've said in every video, as I say in this one, that if you guys have a topic you'd like me to discuss, let me know. Either on my Twitter or Facebook, or, well, not my Facebook, it's not connected, but yeah. So. But that's pretty much all I have to say about that. There's not much you can say other than what I've just said, which I don't know if I'll even drive down to Jacksonville. I would like to, but I have nothing really to say. That's like a 10 to 15 minute drive. Meanwhile, we got maybe 5 minutes left in this. So, but just think about what I said. If there's any gamers that have seen this video, as I said, we all just need to stay together and stay strong. Because the media is going to string this as it's our fault. It's our fault that this happened, and essentially they want us to end. Ooh, ain't that a little pretty type of a lake? Maybe a river. I don't know what that's supposed to be. We're in the middle of South Carolina and Georgia, so I don't know. Sorry I'm being silent. Like I said, there's not much more I can talk about on, why am I barely moving on this topic. I do actually have another thing to discuss, but yeah, I'll discuss that. So the other thing I will discuss, it's not exactly, it's more of a side topic. It's more about my channel. So if you guys uh, aren't interested, I understand. I promised I would do my main topic on this video, and I have. Um, so for those of you who aren't interested, I hope you understand like what I was talking about. I should have totally stopped there, but oh well. And consider what I said. Um, and consider if you're new to the channel, leaving a like and maybe even commenting. Let me know your thoughts on this whole Jacksonville, you know. Um, yeah. And consider subscribing. I do have respect for the family of the victims, or the families of the victims. Don't miss, don't mistake this video for me disrespecting this whole issue. I their families are in my prayers. That's the best way I can, best thing I can say. Um, but to move on to the side topic, yeah, I will drive down to Jacksonville. So what I'll do is, for the side topic, I'll just wait until we drop off this cargo and I'll discuss it. It's more about the channel than anything. Discussing my description and all that. So why did I pull in here when I could have pulled? Yeah, that was weird. I'm not even gonna try that. I am going to see if maybe there's something that'll take us down. No, nothing. Alright, we'll just, like I said, we'll drive it. Let me get a quick drink here. Snapple iced tea. Oh, this is nice. Look at this corner it put me in. And this is a dead end. Okay. Let me set a waypoint. No, I wanted that. Actually, we'll go here. That way we can rest there. It's a 9-hour in-game drive. So about 20 minutes extra. I'm not going to take that route just because it doesn't make sense. So yeah, to discuss the side topic of today's episode of Trucker Journals, if you look in the description below, you'll see that my description has been updated. I now have set my description. My social media links are in the description. And yeah. Um, this guy just pulled in the wrong lane. When you turn on right, you're supposed to pull into the inner lane. I'm going to see if I can pass him. I'm not even going to try and get a ticket. Huh. So, as I was saying, you can check my description out now. It'll have the links to my Twitter, I'm sorry, notification. My Twitter, my Twitch, and I would normally have my Facebook down, but I shut down my Facebook page. So I don't use it anymore. But yeah, to discuss a little bit about my Twitch, I'm going to discuss a little bit about each. I did this in the first episode about a week or two ago, but I'm going to kind of go over it again because I promised I would back then. I said when I uploaded the or updated, updated the description and all that, I would go over it again. So in the coming weeks, I will be doing yet another update to it, discussing my schedule. Where in every video it should have my schedule down there. But for now, it doesn't because I'm still working on that. I know kind of upload dates, but I don't know what I'm doing for my Twitch. So it's going to kind of be a universal schedule. I'll be updating my schedule for Twitch as well. Excuse me. When you got to itch, you got to itch, you know. I don't know how actual drivers do it. I am going to have to find a rest stop. Maybe we can get here. One here. Yeah, we should be able to do that. So yeah, uh, within the next, I want to say 2 weeks, I'll have that updated, maybe even sooner, but it won't be into effect until at least the next video, if not the video after. Um, I'm just pretty much going over, thinking about what I'm doing, what days I'll be recording videos and posting them, and what days I'll be streaming on Twitch. I will say that most weekdays I will be streaming, while there will be some days where I do both stream and upload. I'm looking at mostly the main day, which obviously I'm kind of already sticking to this, is Tuesdays being the days that I stream and record a YouTube video. I will say that these videos are recorded before the Tuesday, though, and then scheduled for a release. You know, that's just because it makes it easier for me. Because Tuesdays are normally my movie days, and I don't know if that day I'll be, you know. But, um, so yeah, that's pretty much all I can tell you about my schedule until the next, I want to say, week, if not, yeah. When I have it finally uploaded or updated, you'll know. Discussing more about Twitch, I say the next 2 weeks because by then I'll have my new PlayStation and I'll have the Spider-Man game to go with it, and I don't know what I'll be doing. Excuse me as I get in the inside lane since I don't got a trailer. I don't know if I'll be recording videos and doing a walkthrough series, which I can do, or if I'll be doing the streaming. Because it is just a Spider-Man game, I'm thinking if I do the streaming, I'll be able to uh, get more viewers by titling it a certain way and connecting to PlayStation community. While if I just upload, I don't know, it'd be, you know, something like this, kind of, with no thumbnail really. Which I am working on series thumbnails. I just haven't decided how I'm doing them yet. But they are going to come out. Maybe I might release it with season 2 of this series. But speaking of season 2, I haven't mentioned this yet, but I'm actually going to be hiring, once I hit 100 and I want to say 150K, I'm gonna, well, actually, you know what, I might not be able to do this because I think I can only fit one truck in that garage. I was gonna say I'm gonna hire someone to work in the company, but I don't think I can do that until I upgrade the garage. We'll see. 150K, we'll look into it once we hit that. Right now we're looking at 41,000, which that's going to go down because I do need to put gas in this truck probably by the end of this journey. Yeah, we have about 1,000. I might be able to skirt around getting fuel in this truck. I have over 1,000 miles left before I have to refuel, so I don't know. We'll have to see. But so yeah, with Twitch, I don't know what I'm doing yet. It's pretty much playing it by book. With Twitter, I have been active on my Twitter, which you can go in the description below and find my Twitter. And I do suggest anyone that follows my content to go follow that, so that you can stay in touch with anytime I go live on Twitch or anytime I upload a YouTube video. Excuse me. Whew. It's been a long day. I streamed for about 8 hours today, and I normally don't stream that on Mondays. But so yeah, as I said, I don't have a Facebook, but I do suggest anyone that actually wants to follow my posts and all that to go check out my Twitter. I do believe I tweeted something about Jacksonville on there too. I'm not 100% sure. I know I tweeted. I retweeted Boogie's post. I might have attached a comment there. I'm not sure. It's been a long couple days. And then on top of this, we had John McCain who passed away, but I'm not even going to get into that. Yeah. I do apologize, everyone. I don't know why I'm yawning a lot. And I appreciate anyone that's stuck this far. If you have made it this far into the video, make sure you smash that like button. I know it's been a serious discussion today. Usually it's not that serious, Next week's video, which, as I said before, was supposed to be this week's, but I bumped it up, is a discussion on exclusive, uh, exclusive. I'm sorry, excuse me, brain fart. Exclusive content on consoles and such, and why it shouldn't exist, essentially, but also why it it's allowed to, I guess. I don't exactly remember what I said on that video, to be honest with you, because this whole Jacksonville thing kind of threw me off completely, as it did everyone else. Another thing I do want to mention, because I don't know any other time I will be mentioning this, is within the next 3 weeks, I will be off because I do have somewhere to be. I'm going to my uncle's for my cousin's, like my second cousin's birthday party. So, yeah, that's the thing. And I won't be having my laptop with me because I just refuse to take this $650 laptop with me, which who can blame me? Ooh. I believe that's the truck stop up ahead, although I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I forgot. Yeah, that's the truck stop. I forgot you can earn experience by free roaming. This truck does look pretty nice at night. I think what I'll just do is since I'm here, I'll refuel here, just because it doesn't, you know. Back down to 40 grand. Will it let me park here? Or do I have to be in those lanes? Yeah, I have to be in those lanes. Oh, this is kind of like a diner there. That's pretty cool. Park right up next to that truck. I'm doing this because A, my guy's tired, and B, I prefer to drive in the daytime. So we got another 3.5 hours in game. That's about 12 to 15 minutes. Let's do it. Woo! You. Oh, that was my fault. Okay. I didn't use turn. Rip. Can we get a rip? Can we get a big rip? Yeah. That's not appropriate for this video at all, but that just took me by surprise, too. So yeah, we're just gonna drive down to Jacksonville. Pretty much that's what we're doing here. There's really nothing else to talk about in this video. This is why I normally don't do this, but for the sake of what happened, it's what I'm gonna do. Because I wasn't very far to start with. I tried to get a haul to go down there, but nothing had any. I looked in the quick drops, I looked in the freight market, nothing. Which sucked, but it's whatever. I could have in reality. I mean, I only had 20,000, but or 30,000 actually. But I could have in reality just driven down there without doing a haul, but too late now. We're not too far anyways. Only about 2 hours out. I gotta admit, for the mod authors of Coast to Coast, they really did a good job, at least a decent job, of, kind of putting scenery and such. I mean, they could have done a better job, but given the tools that they have, and I don't know if they even had any funding, they did a pretty decent job. I mean, you figure you figure SCS ain't gonna do it. So, look at that. Excuse me. I don't mean to yawn. I really don't. It's been a long day, and I wanted to record this and get this out as soon as possible. But look at that. I leveled up. We'll get that level up once we get to Jacksonville, right before I end the episode. Kingsland. We're only an hour away. Just think, I gotta drive this back. I gotta drive this back. What is it? At some point, I gotta drive back because this is the bottom of the map. Unless we keep going deeper into Florida, which Florida's actually a pretty big state on coast to coast. I would assume so because, I mean, It's only my cab. It's not like, yeah. 50 minutes. I'm going to pull into this middle lane for now. And this is actually our exit. Wait, this is our exit here. Good thing this video's over, pretty much. Pulling into Jacksonville now. I'm tired of yawning. It's embarrassing. Last time I yawned in this type of videos, people called it disrespectful. Again, I don't mean it that way. You just gotta understand that the kind of day I've had today, I'm very exhausted. But we made it to Jacksonville. It's obviously not like the real thing, unfortunately. Now we got to wait a couple years before SCS decides to get over to Florida. Oh my god. I need an energy drink or something. Only 10 o'clock, so. I just missed the green light. Well, as we wait for this red light to turn green, I want to thank everyone for tuning in once again. I'm sorry that this is a longer episode. Normally these episodes aren't like this, but because of what happened, I decided to take the ride down. I want to once again give a big prayer to those who lost any of their loved ones during the events that took place in Jacksonville, Florida. And I want to say thank you for any of you who have tuned in. I hope you guys feel the same way that I do about this. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on this whole situation. Anything goes, pretty much. What should happen, essentially. I'm pulling into here. And what you think can be done to prevent such things. Yeah. Also, consider checking out my Twitter and Twitch. You can find the links in the description below. I'm going to check to see if I have any upgrades. Yeah, that's too much. That's nice, but I don't know. I might upgrade this truck next episode. We'll see. It's a whole 19,000 just to upgrade, so I don't know. Um, I will do this. Alright. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, rate, and comment. I guess I can say Twitter and Twitch links in the description. And I will see you guys next time. This is NBK Vamp saying goodbye.